Hey, how's it going, everybody? Bert Brian here, and in today's Bites food review, we're returning to McDonald's because for a limited time, they've re-released their McRib, and I've heard so much about it, but have never had it, so let's start the show. The McDonald's McRib. Now, everybody seems to rant and rave about this stuff. People seem to love it for some reason. I've never had it. I've always seen it on the menu, and it just kind of was something that didn't interest me. I just don't see barbecue or that kind of food coming from a fast food place like McDonald's, so I've just always put it off. But you know what? I saw a few reviews, and everyone made it sound so good, so I said, all right, I'm going to pick it up and give this thing a try. Now, currently at my store, I got one for $3.29 by itself, which isn't too bad of a price as long as the flavor is there. So let's give this thing a try. All right, let's open this thing up and take a look at the inside. Eh. So I didn't have a bumpy ride home or anything, but there is just sauce everywhere, like crapped all over the box. So it's definitely going to be a very messy meal, something you're not going to eat on the go. And when you lift up the bun, there's really nothing much to it. You've got meat, a whole bunch of barbecue sauce, a couple slivers of onions in there, and then I see two slices of dill pickle. That's it, just two pieces. And otherwise, it's just a completely soggy barbecue mess. It does smell pretty good though, so let's go ahead and give this thing a nice big bite. Here we go, first time McRib. Yeah, I'm really not impressed with that first bite. The barbecue sauce is a typical over sugary and not really that great tasting of a barbecue sauce. The pork itself is really tough, and I can tell that this isn't actual rib meat. Now Hardee's, a little while back, they put out a burger that used actual rib meat that was straight cut off the bone, and I heard great things about it. This one, it just seems like it is more, it's processed and kind of pattied to look like ribs, you know, like an actual piece of rib meat. But it's definitely not just straight pork. It's some kind of crazy processed concoction. The pickles are kind of a nice touch, of course. Obviously, I like pickles and onions with this type of food, but it's just really kind of bland and boring. Let me give it one more taste, see what I think. I think that's all I need of this one. That is not good at all. Please ignore a lot of the reviewers out there that are saying how absolutely amazing this thing is, because maybe it's just me too, because I'm from the South, and down here we cook good barbecue, we eat good barbecue, we know good barbecue. That McRib is a monstrosity. It is not very tasty at all. Again, it's just their typical crappy barbecue sauce that McDonald's puts out, and a very dry, tough, you know, piece of pork that's just soaked in that sauce, and the sauce really doesn't give it any moisture, any tenderness that it should have. And then, you know, a couple little smidgens of onion on there, and pickle really doesn't do much of anything to enhance the flavor. So for me, this one is a big letdown. I would pass on this. I'm going to have to give this one like a 2 out of 10 on my flavor. It's something that I would eat if I was really, really hungry. I don't consider it to even be a decent level, you know, pork sandwich or a rib sandwich in any way. It's just really plain and boring and not worth your time at all. I don't understand the big hype around this. I'm glad that I haven't ever tried it until now, to be honest, that I, you know, thankfully never wasted my money on it up until this point. It's just really a big letdown. But I don't know, man. That's just my opinions. Have you tried the McRib yet? If you have, let me know down in the comments what you think about it. Was it better in your experience? Was it juicier? Was it actually a good piece of meat? Because in my case, it just tasted like kind of a microwaved piece of crap processed pork sandwich. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure and give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. I'm going to be trying to put out some more stuff on the regular basis, trying to get that motivation back to do more videos. And your likes and comments are going to really help me motivate myself to keep doing new content on a regular. So anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, stay toasty, my friends. And this is where this belongs. Gross.